Okay, and this is what it looks like on the second generation.
At Home with Lucas here. So today we're going to be talking about the Blink Video Doorbell 2 or newest model. Yes, people, I got my hands on the brand new Blink Video Doorbell 2. This thing is looking absolutely amazing. It has full-blown head-to-toe camera viewing angles, so you're gonna be able to see your entire porch, or at least that's what we hope. This thing, of course, has two-way audio, which is pretty standard, so you're gonna be able to talk to someone who's out on the front porch and you're inside your cozy house. This thing also has an amazing 2-year battery life on lithium-ion batteries. So that's the crucial thing. If you're running regular batteries, you're probably gonna get a couple months maybe. We'll be putting that to the test for sure to figure out exactly how much that has. This thing also works with an Echo, so you're gonna be able to control this bad boy from the comfort of your home. You're gonna be able to say, show me the front door, and it's gonna pop up on the screen. When someone pushes the button, you're gonna be able to actually see exactly who's at your door on your Echo, so you don't have to go and check the door. You can literally just look at your Echo and away you go. This thing also has a bunch of other tech up its sleeve. So in this video, we're doing a hands-on with the box, quick unboxing and first impressions. After that, I'm gonna be putting this bad boy to the At Home Lucas test to figure out, is this something you should buy or maybe skip altogether? I'm here for you, so don't have to waste your time buying and returning. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, let's take a look at this bad boy right quick. So this is the Blink Video Doorbell. It's interesting that they don't say second gen right on the front here. This, of course, is battery powered with the sync modular. So take note of that. I bought the one with the sync modular because mine's very old. There's an image of what's to come in the box. Set up in minutes, used for years. That's what's up. 2-year battery life. We'll be putting that to the test. Head to toe, putting that to the test. And two-way audio. Definitely putting that to the test. When you flip it on the side, you can see second gen battery or second generation right there. So that's the only spot on it that says second generation. All right, let's go ahead and get inside this box and take a closer look. Okay, this is everything that comes in the box. You have their sync modular, you have their template to line up the screws to get this thing put on the front doorstep perfectly. You have the second gen right here, and I like the fact they give you an angle over here. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at this bad boy. So the first thing you notice is that it's more of a fisheye right here. You have a large indicator light or light right there, which is different. You have a giant button, so instead of it being circle, it's an oval right here, and it looks like there's an indicator ring around there, which is cool. It says Blink on the bottom. It's definitely bigger, so we'll do a quick side-by-side in a second. This is where you're gonna probably put your 3 batteries. There's your hard wiring right there. Really, really simple. So first impressions, it looks a little bit, I don't know, it looks a little bit cheesier than the first one. This doesn't look as premium. There's just something about it that's just a little bit off that I'm not like, oh, that's really cool. The other one was just a little bit more put together. The sync modular definitely looks better than the one I have. And there's your USB-C at the bottom. So let's go ahead and get this thing powered up and we'll go to the front door and get it installed. Okay, this is my current first gen right here. And if we do a side-by-side, you can kind of see that this second gen is just a little bit on the boring side, I would say. I don't know, there's something about the first gen, perfect size, perfect look, everything about it is just really clean. This one's fallen, so it's a little scuffed, but in person, this just looks kind of gray and washed out already right off the bat, whereas this still looks like piano black. But on camera, this one's kind of looking similar. So yeah, there's just definitely something about it. It's just a funny shape. It's just kind of really blah and boring. But there you go. That is the comparison between first gen and second gen. Okay, this is my current setup. I do have hardwired, but these do not actually work. I don't know why. Something's wrong with the wiring of the house. I do have my existing holes right here, so I'm gonna line up one of the holes just like that. So I'll screw that one in, and then I don't think I'm gonna get the bottom hole lined up with the original hole, so I'll just have to make a new one. And there we go, just that simple. It's all installed. I like the fact that it actually just pushed my wires into the back. If you were going to hardwire, you would pull them through here, put them into here, and you're good to go. No batteries needed. And this thing goes on super simple, just like the first gen. There's a little lip right there. You hook it right on here, and then you just push the bottom until it clicks. And there you go, fully installed.
Okay, this is what the Blink first gen doorbell looks like. This is the image quality and audio quality. Let's compare this to the second gen. Let's go ahead and take a look at that now. Okay, and this is what it looks like on the second generation. This is the image quality. I set it on the highest quality possible, and this of course is going to pick up my voice, so this will be a good comparison for what we just watched on the first generation.
Okay, let's talk about image quality. So it's definitely a step up from the first generation. It's just not gonna blow you away. It doesn't have that crispy high definition where it's gonna get the bright clouds and the darks, but it does a really good job of making sure that the people and the subjects are pretty bright. So I have to give them a big thumbs up for that. And of course, you're getting a lot more of your porch, which is absolutely amazing. I'll take more porch, I'll pay a little bit more money. That is really awesome. So you can see, oh look, there's a package down that someone just dropped off. That's awesome. The other Blink did not have that ability, which was kind of terrible. So all in all, I'm going to say that the image quality is a 4 out of 5 stars, but the viewing angle is definitely 5 out of 5 stars. So I'm really happy with the viewing angle, and it just makes for a better image, but it is square. So take note of that. This is not 16 by 9 anymore. It is a square, and I had to put the blur on the sides here. Otherwise there'd be black bars on either side. So when you go to share it or you go to save it, it's not going to save as a video file that you actually would like to look at. All right, let's run through this app real quick. So this app is exactly what you'd want it to be. It has the features right there, straight as you get in here. There's no fluff, there's no advertisement, there's no notifications that pop on the screen. You literally jump on there, you can snooze the camera, you can adjust settings in the camera. You can pretty much do anything you want really fast and get out. I think the Blink app is definitely 5 out of 5 stars in my book, and it's come a long way. It used to be absolutely terrible, but Blink really does a good job of not putting stuff. They don't put stuff in their app that you don't need. They only put the things you need, and they're very user friendly. So it's a phenomenal app, and it adds to this phenomenal doorbell. So if you're worried about buying this camera, this doorbell camera, because you're wondering, is the app going to be terrible? I'm here to tell you the app is great. You're going to love it. It's simple, it's straightforward, and it has all the features, but it doesn't have a lot of time-wasting junk. Alexa, show me front doorbell.
Okay.
Pairing this up with your Echo is super simple. You just jump into your Echo app right here. You're going to go to the skills and games section. Then you're going to type in Blink. And there you go. You're going to click on the first one that pops up at the top. Then you're going to go ahead and sign in just like you did the apps. You're going to sign in with your account and password. And then you're going to be able to have your front door camera connect to your Echoes. So then once you get that finished, you're going to jump over to devices. Then you're going to click on your doorbell. And this is going to give you the ability to quickly look at your front door real quick. And then you're going to be able to hit the settings in the top right corner. And this is where you're going to be able to turn on your motion announcements. Yes, so if you have an Echo, you're going to be able to turn on your motion announcements. And that just basically means when somebody comes up to the front door, there's going to be a notification that says someone is at your front door. Then you can have your doorbell press and you can have your chime. Yes, so you can go ahead and turn this on right here. This is a really cool feature, and you can have a bunch of different sounds. which is really fun. They also have seasonal stuff. Then you can have battery announcements. So if your battery gets low, it'll tell you that your battery is low, which is really cool. And then you can have different devices announce this. So you can choose to have this one on, that one off, this one on, that one off. So you can go through all your Echoes and have them all announce at the same time, or like I have 6 right here. So that feature is really, really cool. I love it so much. Okay, I've been using this bad boy for long enough that I think I have a full star rating. Let's just start off with the build quality. So it's definitely growing on me. It's one of those things that over time, it definitely looks a little bit better. It's still just a kind of odd shaped thing, but nonetheless, it does a phenomenal job. So you kind of overlook it. I really like the fact that you can have the light turn on here, and you have a light turn on here when it is recording. So that really tells people right away that, hey, this thing is definitely viewing you. So that's really cool. This is more of a ring light type of deal down here. Of course, when you push the button, you hear the chime on the outside. And if you have it set up to your Echoes, you're gonna hear the chime on the inside. The camera right here is what you're paying for. It is next level. The ability to see your entire porch is absolutely amazing. The battery life on here so far, we're just over a month and we still have good battery life with regular Amazon batteries. These are not special batteries in here. So the battery life so far, really good. Of course, if you put lithium ion in here, you're gonna be good to go for quite some time. So all in all, I'm gonna say that if you're upgrading from the first Blink Doorbell Cam, this is a great upgrade just because of the camera sensor itself right here. Really, really next level. Really adds so much ability to see your entire porch and everything. And this is more shaped like your finger. So I kind of like the other one. It was a circle, but this one just, it makes sense. When you start to come up and push it, you're like, yep, that makes a lot of sense. So all in all, I'm going to say great upgrade from the first one to the second one. Everything about it just works perfectly. So I'm giving it a solid 5 out of 5 stars, people. I love the fact that Blink is very subtle with their monthly subscription and they don't force it on you. You can do a lot of stuff on this for free, which is awesome. So highly recommend it to everyone out there. Buy it. All right, there you go. That's the brand new Blink Video Doorbell. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped you out. If it did, definitely click that like button. And if you want to join the Adam Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, smash that subscribe button and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.